no. Mm-mm. Only and chivalry is that. Like courting and chivalry. That. All right. Come here. Hey, baby. Sit. HIJKLMNOP QRSTUVWXYZ. Yay. Grand Rising. Hello. Grand Rising. Mm-hmm. Hello, Grand Rising. Appreciate you for being here. Hopefully you slept well. Something was on my mind. I gotta, if the gizmo let me get it out. Something, I was told a story yesterday, and I thought it was very, very interesting. And I figured I would share with you all in order to bring clarity to something. Very important that I tell this story. Appreciate you for hitting the like. Very important that I tell these things because I believe that people can use them. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if the only way to get to the truth of a thing, I read somewhere years ago that in order to you can never you can never, let me see, how was it go? How did it go? You have to pierce the veil of the physical in order to find the essence. And so when I heard this story yesterday, y'all, I just knew I had to bring it to y'all because it was very, very, it was really something. Shout out to y'all. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate y'all for being in here. Don't take much for me to cook. Y'all know I don't need much. The Gizmo had breakfast this morning. She had grits and eggs. And I was wondering if I was going to bring y'all this and when. But once again, y'all know I'm really impromptu with these things. And so I knew I had to bring it to you because if I did, hey, calm down. But I'll tell y'all the story that I heard. So, obviously I won't say who, but a young woman who's a little of a more mature age, right? She was explaining to me how her and her husband met, right? And they met at his place of business, right? And initially, she was interested, and but in that particular time, women just didn't go up to men. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that was done. You know what I mean? You didn't move that way. Shout out to Cheapo. Hey Cheapo. Good morning. How your trip going, mama? How's everything going in New Orleans? I saw your post. You doing it big? What you doing up? Gizmo. Cheapo in here. Hi. Good. That's good to hear. Shout out to everybody. Cheapo, it was something. I got told a story, and stop. I got told a story, and this was very, very interesting to me, and so I just knew I had to bring it to y'all. So basically, sit back, Cheapo, because you're gonna enjoy this. So this was years ago. This is about maybe 40 years ago, and she saw a guy, and she thought him attractive, and she told her friends like, that's going to be my husband, and he's going to give me X amount of children, right? And so her friend thought, you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to give you X amount. You don't even know this guy, right? And she said, yeah, that's going to be my husband, right? So she particularly knew it. Now, they left. They met at one particular spot, and then their jobs actually transferred them. And lo and behold, they end up in the same spot. And according to the story, and I believe it to be true, the guy started to leave little gifts, right? Every day for her at work, right? You know, nothing small, you know what I mean? Because when you older, you know what I mean, you know, or younger, you don't have a lot of money and stuff. And he would leave things often, you know what I mean? Different things, just letting her know that he was interested, right? He would do this often, right? And so for after about a month or so, she decided that she was going to come to work early. And so she get to work so she could see who is leaving these gifts, you know what I'm saying, for her. And lo and behold, it was him, right? And he let it be known, you know, I'm interested in you, so forth and so on. And you know what I mean? Their very first date was at the cafeteria. And in that cafeteria, they split a meal. He didn't have enough money for a full meal, right? So they split a meal and a drink, right? And that was their very first date. So he asked her out after that again. She accepts, and she was like, "Are we going to the cafeteria?" He said, "Nah, nah, nah." You know what I'm saying? And the very next date was, I believe, a coffee shop, right? And I want to make sure I'm telling the story correct. And the only time he was able to take her out to a very, very nice restaurant was when he saved up his paychecks, right? He would have to save up his paychecks in order to take her out to a nicer restaurant, right? And this was later on in their courting phase, right? And so, lo and behold, that same man that we're talking about, y'all, fast forward, ended up being her husband, right? And they had X amount of children together, just as she said. Y'all get awesome likes up. My point is, everybody, he was able to get her attention, right? And he didn't have to, all he had to do was be himself. And let's just say for a minute, hypothetically speaking now, let's fast forward today. If men are nervous because that was courting, like leaving nice things for a woman that you're interested in. Like now, if you leave a woman a flower, she's wondering why you didn't leave 100 white roses, right? And there you have it. Like he could literally show his interest in this woman, get her attention by showing he was interested, be a man, be as the word intentional, which is the word they're throwing around now, but they have no idea what it really looks like, right? Yeah. I gotta watch what I say because Gizmo be trying to repeat me. But think about that, y'all. Imagine a guy leaving little things for a woman that he likes every day. Today, they would say he's a weirdo. They would say he's a creep. They would say, girl, what is he doing leaving stuff for you? He must be crazy. Because it's not. Now, once again, if it was NBA YoungBoy doing it, it's okay for him, right? But now you want to make a guy look like he a sucker. And now he's embarrassed on social media. He may lose his job because that's considered sexual harassment, right? So now you see men running for cover because they don't know how to interact and engage with women and what are the terms of engagement. How do you engage? And there we have it, right? I thought that story was so, when she told it, I thought it was very beautiful when I heard it as well, because it showed the purity of a man's interest in a woman. It wasn't forced. He didn't want to come off too strong. Now, that's considered sexual SA. You could get in trouble for that. Let alone be embarrassed. Look at this sucker. He been leaving stuff for me. He left me a flower. He left me cars. And the guy's business is on blast on social media. And now he has everybody questioning him and his motives and his plans and his thoughts. And you're like, dang, all I did was like her. All I did was try to show interest. Shout out to Boston Manny, man. Appreciate you, Boston Manny. Beast of a man in the house. Boston Manny, what you think about that, man? Because when I heard the story, y'all, and how pure it was and how they met up, I thought that was very, the problem is I think a lot of guys would have liked to move like that. But nobody wants to be embarrassed. And nobody wants to be humiliated. You know what I'm saying? For their interest in a woman. So now they don't know how to engage with women. They're uncomfortable because they don't know whether they're going to be embarrassed, if they're going to be humiliated, if they're going to lose their job. No, Tink. No, I said no. You fuss all you want. Y'all, that's something real, man, we got to really discuss, man. That's something real we really got to discuss. Like how chivalry, like how it just faded out. Like, and because guys have a fear. Tinko, come here. Because there's a fear. Come here, baby. Because there's a real fear of being misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to be embarrassed if you trying, you put in forth, you like a woman, but you don't know how to engage with her, because women have made these feminists and this soft guy era and this nonsense is so out of whack. Everything is so, guys don't know what to do. And I understand that part. Everybody not gonna be a beast of a man like me and just be assertive and look at, baby, this is what it is. I don't care what you like, and you know what I mean. That's not for everybody. Appreciate the like, right? Like a lot of men don't know. Like that's not for everyone, right? And women always say they want a nice guy, but you don't even know what a nice guy is because you don't even know how to interact with a nice guy. You don't even know how to. You don't even know what the right man is. And I told y'all this previously. The right man, your husband, you walking by him every day. You see him, but you don't pay him attention because he don't make enough money. Because he don't know how to interact. He like you. But he playing the friend role. But you say he's just a friend. Hey, Boston Manny. Oh, baby, you. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to move. Nah, you got this Mark stuck in the friend category. He don't know how to get out of it, right? He's scared to be anything other than that because he don't want to come off as a creep, right? You know what I mean? So he act like he want to be friends. Oh, that's my friend. That's my old girl. Shut up, punk. You know you like her. This is me, y'all. Y'all, I'm just too real for this. You can't play with me. You like the woman. She see you. You know what I mean? You can't never get past first base, right? Now you mad when you see some other guy, you're mistreating her. Now you want to come to the rescue. Now you got your cape on. Now you salty. And she called you only when she need a shoulder to lean on and to cry on. You all messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? You messed up, bro. You all messed up, man. Me and Boston Manny gotta man you punks up, man. We gotta man you punks up. But you women, man, y'all gotta do a better job, man, and y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta help these brothers out, man. Y'all gotta help them out, man. Let them know it's okay, man, to do something nice for you, man, and not look like no punk, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boston Manning, man. Let's see what my brother got to say. Boston Manning, women nowadays just want a free meal or looking for someone to pay all their bills. But there are a lot of good women out here. This is facts. This is facts, Boston Manning. This is facts. And deciphering, give me that, Tinkum. Thank you, baby. And deciphering through them is going to be the key. Boston Manning. Stop, little girl. Stop. I'm gonna spank your bottom if you don't stop. You gotta get your diaper changed. You don't tell me to stop. I tell you to stop. I'm gonna stop. You don't learn these little words you be learning. Yeah, Boston Manny, that's 100%. See, Boston Manny is a man, y'all. So he like awesome. Ain't no all women, you know what I'm saying? Passport, bro, like real men who having it their way, they don't look at women like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I mean? They don't complain. Boston Manny ain't got no problem getting no woman. You know what I'm saying? The question is, can she keep the man when she got him? That's the question. It's his job to attract her. It's her job to keep him. Keep telling y'all that, man. Stop playing with awesome, man. Once again, it's a man's job to attract a woman. It's her job to keep him once she's attracted. I'll tell my daughter the same thing, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. I ain't gonna tell my own daughter, man. Nothing I ain't told. See, y'all play with punks. Y'all like punks. Y'all don't like no real man telling y'all nothing. Y'all listen to these punks on these tonight's conversations with Beijing painted in their beard and got all these cornball excuses. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, look here, punk, shut up. You got your beard painted, lame. Appreciate the hearts. Shut up. Y'all, they don't want y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, man. Y'all women got to do a better job of opening the door for a man to let him know it's all right for him to do things like this, man. You know what I mean? Because he don't know. And don't nobody want to be embarrassed. Boston Manny like that, right? Boston Manny said, that's right. Appreciate you, Boston Manny. Don't nobody want to be embarrassed by y'all, man. Don't no guy want to be made to, ain't nobody trying to lose their job and get called down to HR. You know what I'm saying? Boston Manny, am I capping? Got a miss. Well, hello, Harold. Motherfucking Harold, like, what's going on? Well, Harold, we received a complaint that, you were, stalking Samantha. What? Well, Harold, now they done call the nigga got security on motherfucker. The nigga got security on because he a white man, HR. He got security on. Hey, y'all, he got security. Y'all, here I go being me. Hey, y'all, now Harold got security on motherfucking speed dial. He got the button right there. They right outside the door for Harold to ask us. Harold like, well, wait a minute. I left her a gift. I just was, letting her know I was, well, Harold, that's against HR policy and she's very afraid and you know what I mean? And, she's threatening lawsuits. And, Harold, we're Harold like, wait a minute. Okay, Harold, that Harold started getting his voice high like me. They got stuff for a nigga like, not security. Okay, Harold, time to go, Mr. James. You know, they got security out there and shit. What? Wait a minute. Hey, y'all, Harold all messed up. Look at Harold. Look at Harold now. Look at you now. You know, now, you know, she done ran the most HR. She done put it, she done put a nigga on blast on Facebook. Fuck, nigga, we can't. Look at him. He sent me flowers. Look at him. He's left me a card. Talking about he interested in me. He's a creep. Nigga just tried to show you he was interested in you, man. Nigga just tried to show you he was interested. But y'all don't like Awesome. Y'all don't like Awesome. Y'all don't like me, man. All I do is try to help. Y'all don't like me. Shout out to Ediva, man. Shout out to Ediva. Hey, good morning, Ediva. El Cheapo, good morning. I shot my shot at a coworker, and I think a woman scared him at work. I guess apparently she lied on him, saying he touched her or something. So now I'm sure he don't want to talk to anyone at work. Y'all, do y'all see how y'all don't listen to Awesome. See, when I say something, y'all just, oh, that nigga's crazy. He's insane. He don't know nothing. You know, jailbird, that nigga's nuts. Then when somebody else who got some sense jump in the comments and say something that coincide with what I said, now y'all, oh, wait a minute, maybe Awesome knows something. No, don't try to be my friend now. And Ediva, tell him don't try to be Awesome's friend now. Ediva, that makes it, you see what I'm saying? And I don't blame you, because now you gun shy. Now you don't know how to play it. And here's the thing, y'all. What y'all not understanding is we meet our spouses more than likely where we frequent. Work, church, the places that the grocery store, the places that you see that's in your vicinity. You know what I'm saying? You spend what? 40 hours a week at work. Your husband is right there. Should be crazy, man. That should be crazy. It's crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy to me how many men, and here's the thing, women got more options than they really think. Like, I ain't one of them guys to jump in no woman's DMs. I ain't cut like that. I ain't moaning. I don't be jumping in women's, you know what I mean, sending D pics and all that. I ain't with none of that cornball shit. You know what I mean? I do communicate with women, you know what I'm saying, but I'll let some things progress naturally. But I ain't no mother, you know, I don't be liking pictures and don't know, you know, ooh, baby, you so beautiful with them. Man, get your karma. You was a sucker. She don't even like you. She's trying to be Jeezy next wife. She's trying to be Jeezy next wife, man. She don't want you. Shout out to Chivo. I feel rejected. No, Chivo, it wasn't you. It was the situation. Had he not experienced what he experienced previously, you know what I'm saying? He probably would have, you know what I mean? We probably would have won. For real. But a lot of times a guy come off looking like such a mark and a lame. He like, man, I don't want to lose. Don't nobody want to lose their job messing around with no woman. Now you really look like a buster. Shout out to the West Coast. You was a buster for real. Nah, you Buster Brown. So wait a minute. You lost your job? Because that's what people, and now you got to explain when you're looking for a new job. Okay, well, can we call your other employer? How they do that, y'all? Y'all know y'all had them jobs. I ain't never really had them. Y'all know how that go. What's your last employer's name so we can call them and ask them, you know, what type of individual you is and whoop-de-whoop. Now they call, Harold James. Oh yeah, he's a known stalker, a low-key predator. You're like, what? Now you all jammed up, man. Y'all women know y'all. Listen, man. Listen. If y'all women know I'm not lying, and the women that's under my side, if you ain't done it, you know one of y'all friends that have done it, man. Or y'all know about something intimately that doesn't happen like that, just like El Cheapo said, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A black, so you got a lot of strikes going against you. And then now you done got jammed up on some bureaucracy stuff. Now you trying to navigate how to get back on your feet. Man, you like, man, I'm better off not even saying nothing. I'm better off just, you know what I'm saying? Just come to work, keep my head down. And that's what a lot of black men is taught, y'all. Hey, take them. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A lot of black men are taught, man, don't even say none of them chicks at work. Boss man, am I lying? A lot of black men are taught, don't speak to the women at work. Now that's the game that they're giving out. You get that from all types of ways. So you ain't even really trying to get involved with nobody that you work with. Not in no serious way. And a lot of times not even in just a little way. Shout out to Cheapo. Looks like you're having a blast. Yeah, Cheapo doing her thing. Let me see. Oh, I gotta go back. It took a lot. Okay, I missed this compliment. I felt rejected. It took a lot out of me to shoot my shot. Shout out to you for shooting your shot, Cheapo. I like a woman shoot her shot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And a lot of men appreciate that. And it's even realer if you to admit it. For real. Nah, man. Yeah. But like I say, it wasn't even about you. It was beyond you. Yes, I understand that part. I would never want to mess with someone else's life. But yeah, and see, and that's the thing, Cheapo. Women like you not gonna do that. These women out here, they so thirsty for attention. Adam, they so thirsty for recognition. They'll put a man business. Let me tell you how silly a woman is. Do y'all want to know a silly story? And when I say silly, I mean dumb. So dig this here, y'all. This is a while back. Awesome don't know a whole lot about social media, but I pay attention, here and there to the major stories that they come across and so forth and so on, right? This chick, I think she lost her job. I think that's what it was. Beautiful girl. At least from what you could see, Shaq jumps in her DM. Yeah, baby, something he said something uplifting to her. Something along the lines of, yeah, it'll be all right. You know what I mean? You'll get better. Shaq. Yeah, 7 foot tall, 350, NBA champion, worth about $500 million. Shaq jumps in her DM. Anybody who's a man, and any woman who got any game, know that was his way of saying, I like you. What do she do? Put the nigga on blast on social media. Y'all don't like Austin. Y'all don't like me. And even better, what Edward said, they like what I got to say, they don't like me. But either way, you don't like me. So no matter how you slice it. Take them. What is that? Give me that. Thank you. All done. Stop. Stop. No. I don't like your attitude. No. Dog. Gizmo going into what's that? Gizmo got me messed up. I don't know who she thinks she talking to. Y'all, she got a nigga on her line who's 7 feet tall and worth $500 million in her DM. She's so game goofy and so dumb. She don't know. He's shooting his shot. He like me. All she got to do is play it cool. And she blew it. Because she's so thirsty for attention. That's how I know y'all ain't no real fathers out here. Because it's no way. Hey, Silk, we need a check.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing. Get off my house. You ain't cutting me no check. I'm feeding my daughter this stuff, and you ain't giving me no check. Think about that, y'all. Think about how silly you got to be to blow that opportunity because you looking for clout. All because you looking to be acknowledged on social media. A multi-million-dollar boss jump in your DM. So what? So peep this, y'all. If Shaq ain't got a chance, what a regular guy got? That's what you need to. That's the question you need to be asking yourself. They don't even know how to handle a blessing. Shaq a blessing. Shaq jump in your DM, baby, you blessed. Baby, you blessed. He gon' turn you up. No, Shaq know the game. He gonna pay to play. But you thirsty for attention. And there you have it. And so y'all, like, I hate to tell y'all for real. Awesome hate to tell y'all. But I'm gonna tell you. Y'all ladies gonna have to, the real women that's under the sound of my voice and the real men that's bringing these women up, stop trying to put y'all men on blast, man. Stop trying to be so quick to run the social media about your business, man. Shut up. Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all this, man. Shut up. Stop telling all y'all business, man. Stay running this up. Y'all, some punk jumped in my, y'all gotta look at the post. Some punk jumped in my, what's the name, said something. Ain't nobody listening. He said, ain't nobody listening to this shit. Talking about the stuff I say, dog, I got over 230,000 views. Somebody listening. Somebody listening. Yeah. Keep saying that all you want. I know the numbers don't reflect it. That's one thing about me, y'all. I'm realistic. The numbers is the numbers. Forget what people say. Forget what people, you know what I'm saying? Forget what people try to insinuate. The numbers are the numbers. But Edible was right. I swear she was. I thought about you last night, Edible, when you said that. They like what I gotta say. They just don't like me. Well, they're gonna have to get used to me because I ain't going nowhere. They're gonna have to get used to me. They got to deal with it. Because I'm not running from none of it. Shout out to, let's see. Hey, reference cheapo. Edible girl. I've been having a ball watching the Omega Strolls. That was my highlight. But let's be honest. Some men can't come off very creepy. The janitor at my job would flirt knowing he got a wife and be running around asking for a damn hug. That's dope. I heard about it. Now that does make sense, cheapo. Obviously he's married, so now that is true. That can come off, that can, you know what I mean? Obviously he's a married man, so he shouldn't be trying to, you know what I mean, get the attention of women in that regard. So I do see that in that regard. But you know this, cheapo, you know this as well as I do. A lot of times it depends on who's giving them that attention. So it's not really that. Let's just say for a minute, let's say for a minute, cheapo, you the type of woman that's gonna never be involved with a married man, right? We both know a lot of women they'll sign up for that, right? And now these silly women trying to say because they can't become nobody's, because they don't have the ability to be in first place, they saying it's better to be the side chick. Hey y'all, that's so fake. Hey y'all know it's fake. That's like me saying right now, hey y'all, listen. This is what they're saying, Edwin. I'm not making this up. They're saying it's better to be a side chick because you don't have to worry about this and that. And this, you know, he lied to her, he don't lie to you. So I like being a side chick. No, baby, that's just all you qualify for. That's like me saying right now, y'all, man, listen. I love being broke and living with these roaches, man. I don't like my old life back. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was going shit. I'm doing. This is it. Get so loud. No, man. Like that's just like me saying that, y'all. That's literally the exact same thing. Oh man, I don't want to. No. I don't want to come and go as I please, and you know what I'm saying, and buy what I want, live what I want, and do what I want. Nah, I don't want that. No. Y'all see how stupid that is? Shout out to Ediva. And they say they get money from the married men too. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Lot of women who deal with married men and they say they won't, but they absolutely will. And they absolutely will. So once again, it all comes down to what? Who's giving them attention? Is he all the way up? Is his bag up? The word bag, y'all, has gotten misconstrued. Y'all, that used to be a word just for illegal drugs. Guys from Detroit, that means you had the bag. Bag was illegal drugs, whether cocaine, weed, heroin, dog had the bag. It had nothing to do with money. Mainstream media has switched it over to, and now you have white people saying bag. Bag had nothing to do with money, by the way. That had nothing to do. That literally was not a thing. This little girl something else. They want hush money. That sounds, yes indeed. Shout out to Ediva for knowing the Ediva, how you know? Y'all, I'm just teasing. That's Ediva knows exactly what it is to be a man's wife. I'm just teasing. I'm gonna whoop Gizmo's butt, y'all. Her little high yellow ass gonna find her way into a whole lot of trouble. And ladies, these are things that we cannot run away from. We cannot run away from the truth. At some point in time, y'all, we have to start to look at things for what they are and not for what we want them to be. And so many times, women are running off great opportunities, right? You running them off. You scaring off the money. You done scared, dude. Cheap, Ediva. Shaq jumped in her DM. And she put him on blast. Well, look at Shaq. Shaq jumped in my DM. What? Listen, that's the best thing happened to Shaq. He like, oh, okay, good looking. Good looking, baby. Let me go ahead and get rid. Let me go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Like you did him a favor. And this is because once again, y'all, this thirst for attention and this thirst to be a victim, you're running off quality men who you could be dealing with. You're running them off. You're scared. They don't know what to do. Guys is confused. Gizmo ain't slick. She thinks she's slick, but she ain't. Let me see what's going on. See what the day look like, y'all. What y'all think? I need a cut. Don't talk about my cut. It's facts, y'all. Realest guy on YouTube. I give y'all the best game. No ifs, ands, and buts. Period. I give y'all straight drop. I never play with it. I never switch it for what I want it to be. I never water it down. I just give it to you. The goofiness in it, y'all, gotta stop. The goofiness in it, or you're not gonna never end up with nobody. Don't no man want no woman who gonna put his business on blast, man. These women quick to put a man's business on blast, man. It's messy, man. There's a difference, y'all, if, like I say, now, There's a thin line. I want to say some men, you know what I mean. If you would let him know that the attention, put like this. I tell this like this: don't ever take nothing from no man that you're not interested in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that because you don't want nobody, you don't want to be obligated to nobody. You don't want nobody to feel that you used them. So I'm gonna tell my daughter. That's what I told her, and that's what I'm gonna tell this one. You don't be taking no man stuff. That's not a good look. It's not cool to use people. It's not good to take advantage of people. People gonna feel a way and then they gonna want to get back. You know what I'm saying? People at least be like, okay, she wasn't interested, but she didn't use me. She told me. You know what I mean? Thank you, but no thank you. You know what I mean? It's a way to do that, you know what I mean? And still, you know, and you don't have to embarrass a man. You don't have to make him seem like he's not human because he liked you, like he a creep. Like he's some kind of a F boy because he's interested in a woman. If the nigga wasn't interested in a woman, he'd be a you know what I'm saying? So you can't have it both ways. He shot his shot. If you wasn't interested in him, that's fine. But you ain't gotta make the man feel like he's not a man because he shot his shot at you, like something wrong with him. Women looking around all crazy when they see a guy talking to them and like he's somebody gonna get you. Shut up, bitch. What you think? You ain't that. Listen, baby. Listen, bitch, you not that special. You're not that special. Motherfucker washed your face, you know what I'm saying? Your ass look like Freddy Krueger. Shut up. You got craters up under your face. Yeah, your skin ain't smooth, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't all that, BBL. You ain't all that, baby. Let Austin be the one to tell you. All right? Let me tell you the truth. A lot of these cornballs gonna lie to you. I'm not. Yeah, baby. He ain't yeah, baby. It's not all that. Leave that. All right? But it's a way that y'all can turn a man down. You know what I mean? If you're not interested, you're not interested. Nobody's saying that that you have to be interested. But a man, you know what I'm saying, he deserves, you know what I'm saying, he he's entitled to be respected. Just because you don't like him don't mean you got to be disrespectful. Shout out to Ediva roll. Ediva like when I talk like that. Because I'm saying, because Ediva's real. Out of here, who you think you is? You ain't no bad motherfucker. Shut up. I'm a baddie. Says who? Says who? Yeah, Austin Mateo. Oh God, look at this sissy. Look at it, y'all. I seen him. Sissy looked at me. Nigga got an earring in his eye. Get your fag ass up out of here. Looking at me out the corner of your eye. Y'all, I turn my ear. I turn my eye. Y'all, I do like this. For real, y'all. This shit is crazy, man. And I want to see our people together. Let me see what this little girl's malfunction is. What is your malfunction, young lady? Where's Rufus at? You want Rufus? Okay, baby. Let me look. Where did you do with him? Did you throw him out? Okay, Tim. I'm gonna find him. Where the hell is Rufus at? Damn. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, if she don't get this thing, it's always gonna be problems. She loves this thing. Hey there, hey baby. Are you happy now? Okay. There you go. I'm sorry. Sister. She won't let out of me. See? See? Yeah. She like the nuzzling. I don't know. I guess it's her comfort thing. I don't know. Whatever. She a girl. I let her have it. If she was a boy, I would have threw it away by now. Hey, Edwin, do you think what I want to do if I had a son, do y'all think that I wanted to let him befriend the chicken. I want to let my son befriend the chicken. And be real nice to the chicken and love the chicken, let the chicken be his friend. Then break the chicken's neck and we eat it. This is life. So let me Edwin with that scarring. pet the chicken. Hey, Mr. Feathers. That's the name. I just made that up. How you doing, Mr. Feathers? Hey. You've been around for about 6 months. My son, Dad, it's nice to be nice. Yeah, I love Mr. Feathers. Yeah. Dad. Hey, this is food, dog. Let me let you see what life is about real quick. Gizmo avoids that, y'all. Break that goddamn chicken neck. I truly believe in that, y'all. I truly believe in that. I was gonna go to church, y'all, but y'all remember how they played it last week? I decided not to. Besides, I'm gonna go find me some. I'm gonna seal up some places in this apartment. So that was on the agenda today. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go attack it. This one will be rather short. I want to give y'all that about the chivalry. Y'all stop making men be uncomfortable to give y'all attention. Don't do that. Don't do that, ladies. You know, I know men got to get their masculinity up. Y'all know I'm always on their head about that. Ladies, no. Let a man know it's okay to show interest in you. You know what I mean? Because then y'all can go back to getting the trinkets. Men love to do those things like that. They really do. Like, I'll tell y'all, men love to give trinkets. Like, that's a man by nature. It's ingrained in him to be a certain way. He's pre-programmed. It's on auto. It's on auto save. Cool. Snickers, I need to check. Why am I eating this on? I need to check. I made Gizmo some grits and eggs this morning with a little applesauce. Cools down. She ate that. I had little fun size Snickers. Little young brothers out there selling candy. Yesterday, I got it from them. You know, they could be selling something a lot worse. I know I was. So I was happy to see the young brothers doing that. Who knows? Maybe they'll be the next kings of the candy. You know what I mean? That's how things start. That's how things start, man. Ladies, stop making men be uncomfortable, man, about doing things for y'all, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. When y'all see your homegirls, for the women that don't do it under my sign of my voice, when your homegirls do it, you know, like why you putting that man? Like, that's not cool. Like, the man showed interest in you. You wasn't interested? Okay, fine. But you ain't gotta embarrass the man. You ain't gotta run down to HR. You ain't gotta file restraining order. Don't no man want to show up for no restraining order against no woman he don't even know. You know, you got summons to court. You got to show up. What you in court for, man? I got a restraining order. This nigga's a creep. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. I don't know how I've never been to court. I've been to court there to everything. The one time I was in court for restraining orders against my own family. Relatives, I should say. Definitely wasn't family. Relatives. I'm gonna tell that story too one day. Y'all, I got so many stories. Man, Some of the stuff I debate whether or not I'm going to tell y'all. Some of the stuff I really be debating. I'm like, I can't say that. I can't say, okay, that's too this, that's too. So I kind of pick and parcel. But and then as time goes on, I can tell it. Ladies, don't make men uncomfortable for liking you. Don't make men uncomfortable for that, man. Because now they running scared. So when women I talk about they don't get approached, this is why. They're never sure how they're going to be received. They're never sure exactly what way to come off. Now, in my case, I'll give you an example. I believe that any mistakes committed with audacity are easily fixed with more audacity. I'm a very audacious guy. Audacious is the word. Once again, I'm different though. Jordan men are not as audacious and as bold as I. I don't care about you telling me no. You hurt my feelings. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You don't have to be interested in me. What I'm made of isn't shaped around what a woman thinks. Right? Once again, we got to get men to that point. Again, who knows? It's gonna take generations. But don't make men uncomfortable. Or don't kill chivalry, ladies. Don't kill it. And don't support the people that do. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are men who are 100% willing and able to show you the attention. Now, you know, like I say, y'all, guy may not be able to fly you out to Dubai, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case might be. But men love to do things to make the women that they love or appreciate or like feel special. I've done it. I've bought edible arrangements, which I truly like. When I was in prison, you know what I'm saying? I just sent y'all remember them? See, they ain't gave me no check. I shouldn't shot them out. So I ain't gonna shot them out. They ain't gave me no check. I shouldn't have shot the other place out. Talking. These really huge teddy bears. Y'all, they're like 6 foot tall teddy bears. You know what I'm saying? That was misconstrued. She was like, why did you really get the money from this? And I said, what you worried about where I got the money from it for? You messing with a chick to get the money to get this. What? What? So, you know what I'm saying? It's that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'll tell you something. And I love to, this is just my own little personal things, y'all. I love to get my woman's nails and feet done. I like that. That's my little thing. When I do have a woman, I like for her nails and feet to be done. I like that. I like very, very soft women. I like for that crust to be shaved off the back of the foot. So when you're rubbing your foot up against mine, it's not scraping. Shout out to Ediva. That's true. That's true what you're saying. Thank you, Ediva. Appreciate you so much. Ediva, wonderful supporter. And she's very smart. Very, very bright woman. Very bright black woman. I'm like y'all have to pay attention to these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you think about something for a minute. If y'all telling men that first of all, if you're telling them they don't make enough, and you're telling them don't show you interest, what do you anticipate these men do then? They're like, okay, I don't have Kobe Bryant money. May he rest in peace. But I still want to have a family. I'm still a quality man. I still have a lot to teach. I can still provide. It may not be to the level of a millionaire, but I can do something. You're like, well, shit. I got to go with somebody do like me. I gotta go with somebody that don't like. Hey y'all, I'll tell you something. Hey y'all, this is sad. I'll tell y'all something. I was this was sad. The black man, y'all on YouTube, God bless his heart. He done went over to Thailand and found him a woman. And he was, oh, I came over here because they were so feminine and she's so sweet. And, you know what I mean? This is, the best thing that ever happened to me. And I came to find me a wife. And, y'all, you can just, he's a young black man. He just looks like a sucker. Y'all, you should see the look in this Thai woman's face. It's, fairly attractive young lady. She was just looking like, this nigga's a lame. Like, but in her country, he got it going on because they're super poor. They're super poor, but you're still paying for it anyway, bro. You think you're not paying? Man, listen, if y'all are dumb enough to think that those women are going to let you date them and are not going to make you or make it an obligation that you tear off their family every month, you are a fool. I don't care what they tell you. That's the Corey Holcomb, y'all. Y'all know Corey Holcomb get to doing that. I don't care what they tell you. You're going to have to take care of her family. Now, 300, 400 bucks a month goes a long way in Thai when everything is so cheap, right? But you're paying for it either way. It's not like you're not gonna pay. Hey, cornball, stealing my content. I'm telling you, it's trying to be the next awesome. You can never be me. And when my channel blows up, I'm putting everybody on blast who was ever using me, because it's been clocked, as the young ladies say out here, clock it. I was the one. I was the original. I was the originator. You guys are trying to steal my talking points. I see you. Just being honest. You're not as charismatic. You don't have my swag. You don't have my guts. And when I boss up, you're going to really, really see it again. Like, damn. No, the money didn't make me because he been acting that way. He's been him. He just back where he's supposed to be. He got a haircut. Huh? Editor, they're paying for it. I don't know what you makes you think that they're not paying for it. Yes, they are. They can try to lie and cheat. Yes, you're paying for it, bro. Yes, you are. You were going to pay for it either way. You were going to pay for it either way. A cornball. You were going to pay for it either way. Hey, Miss Mays, appreciate you for being in here. Hi. Grand Rising. Appreciate Miss Linda Mays for being in here. The gizmo is she laid down. She was just fussing until she got Rufus, and now she's just fine. She just had some grits and eggs for breakfast, and with a little applesauce to cool them down. And I'm gonna take her out shortly, right after I finish giving this sauce up to my people. Miss Linda, today's conversation, you know what I'm saying, is about the chivalry. You know what I'm saying, and why it's dead. And how, you know what I mean, how men of yesteryear had no problem courting a woman. And, you know what I'm saying, he would leave trinkets, you know what I mean, for a month. He would leave trinkets for a month. He left trinkets for this woman for a month. And then all of a sudden she said, let me come in to see who's leaving me these things. Lo and behold, it was her husband-to-be, right? And so now you can juxtapose that to today, where if you leave trinkets for a coworker, they're going to call human resources on you. You're going to be in trouble. There's going to be a problem. There's going to be a situation that could potentially cost you your job, your reputation, your career, all because you was interested in a woman. She's going, you know what I mean? You could be possibly potentially be dragged, right? And then now people are looking at you like you some type of a creep and all you did was show interest in a woman. That's all you did. You didn't force yourself on her. You didn't put your hands on her. You just were trying to woo her, as the old folks would say, old school chivalry. I'm just leaving. I sent some flowers today. I sent the teddy bear here. I left the card. I found out what her favorite candy was. You know what I'm saying? And I left it at her desk, like that. And now a nigga's considered a creep for that shit, man. And it's fucked up. It really is, ladies. It's fucked. Because now men are scared. Now men are terrified. Because they're like, man, I'm not about to lose. And you cannot blame them. You cannot blame these men. Shout out to Miss Linda May. Come to see you and Miss Gizmo. When? Don't tell us about it, Miss Mays. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And so, ladies, this is where we're at. This is the road. This is the road that we're on. And so when you ladies have your nieces, daughters, anyone who's close to you, sisters, and so forth and so on, y'all have to do a better job of letting these women know, listen, stop running the social media about your business. Stop trying to drag men for trying to be interested. If you're not interested, and then he continues to pursue you, and you think, okay, now that can be seen as still a man being assertive. Because I've done that. Now there also comes a time when there's the fox ain't worth the chase, right? And there's that, right? If he starts showing up at your house, ladies, then that's absolutely a no-go. If he starts sending things to your home, that could be questionable. That's absolutely questionable, especially if you didn't show him where you lived. You know what I mean? And that could potentially be a problem. He should be sending things to public places. So there's a way to do it, ladies. This is why you gotta listen to Awesome. Public places are much better because you don't want to violate her privacy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to Now, hypothetically speaking, you allowed him to drop you off at home. Let's say maybe your car was down one day and, can you give me a ride? Whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, he gave you a ride home. A little different because he got you. Listen, I just, a little something, you know what I mean? And then we said, why did you send that? Shit, just a little something for somebody. Just something pretty for somebody pretty. Simple as that. Something pretty for somebody pretty. Real light. Shout out to Miss Linda. Now, just got here. What you doing? Miss Linda, what you doing? Oh, you in the A? Miss Linda, you ain't in the A. You just talking. Miss Linda been drinking. Miss Linda been drinking this morning. Somebody put a bottle in the chat for Miss Linda. Miss Linda on that scissor. Sipping on the scissor. Email me if you really here. Look at that's how I call it. That's how I call people bluff. Miss Linda's not here. Now, listen, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give y'all some game. This, that, and the third. You know what I mean? This morning because it was on me. You know what I mean? So we'll let these suckers clock it. You know what I'm saying? And they can run back to their platform, try to act like they came up with it, and then try to start talking like me and this, that, and the third. I'll come for them later. As of right now, I'm just going to continue to put this out to my small, yet intimate, and sincere followers, supporters. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all know, like, listen, stop, don't make men, don't do that. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop shaming men for being men. It's okay for a man to pursue you. It's okay for a man to show interest in you. And he does not necessarily have to be rich in order to pursue you. And if you just don't care about that, listen, good luck waiting on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That rich nigga to, you know what I'm saying, to kiss your ass. Like, good luck waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't wait. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just talking about in terms of the serious-minded women who are under the sound of my voice. And if you, you know what I mean, and you respect black masculinity, and you know what I'm saying, you truly have seen what a father looks like, you know what I mean, you wish your sons to be men, and you think that I have something of value to offer, you know what I mean, then I'm talking to those women. I'm not talking to nobody who don't like me, because I don't like your ass neither. I'm 100%. I'm not one of them guys, all right? I'm not one of these turn the other cheek ass niggas. I don't like you neither. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care whether or not you like me. And I don't care. As long as you keep watching my content. I've learned, y'all, that I don't need subscribers in order to boss up on this thing. I just need the views. So keep watching me. I don't care whether or not you subscribe to me. I'm starting to learn that, like, I did a little bit of research, a little digging. You know what I'm saying? It's about watch time and views. Subscribers matter. It's like a formula that they come up with. But in the end, if I have the watch time and the views, that right there is enough to monetize me and to really push me in a position for ad revenue and stuff like that, where I can really do this thing and really start to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And do because like I said, when you're doing something organically, it's gonna take time, right? But I believe by about a year, 2 tops, yeah, I'll definitely be a big dog in the space. Probably the number one guy, because there's nobody like me. You know what I mean? Bunch of guys talking for real. But like I said, nobody with my story, bunch of fun. And then I'll always take care of the core supporters, because I remember my people who were there first. I'll be like, y'all remember when it was just 8 of us in the chat like it is right now? Y'all remember when there's just 3 of us, 2 of us, 1 of us? And I just put on for the 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? I never cheated my audience. You know what I'm saying? I never cried about the numbers. I never complained about who was or who wasn't in here. Only thing I ever said was hit the like button. It don't matter who's in here. I'm grateful for whoever's in here. You know what I'm saying? Because the 8 of y'all do not have to be spending y'all Sunday morning with me. And so for me to think that y'all, appreciate you for hitting the like. So the 8, like y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be on it's a billion channels out here. Y'all could be anywhere, but I got 8 of y'all. I'm grateful as hell. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm 8 times better off than somebody else off top. And it peaked out at about 13. People gonna always drop in and drop out and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it go. I'm grateful as hell, because I'm building, this is how you build something. You build something with your core people. And as long as your core message stays the same, people gonna rock with you. You ain't gonna I don't have to ever change. That's the beautiful part about it, y'all. All I gotta do is be myself. My platform is built on that. So I don't ever have to be anybody but me. I don't ever, and that's what I'm good at more than anything, being me. Hopefully y'all learned something today. Shout out Miss May, coffee. Oh, you saying you need some coffee? We're gonna get some coffee, Miss May. Or somebody told me get some liquor. Miss May said she's drinking coffee. She got a shot of whiskey poured in it though. Appreciate y'all so much for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere once again. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep y'all posted. But y'all think about the things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think, like I said, if y'all think that Austin provides any value, send this, you know what I mean, forward this on, you know what I mean, to somebody who y'all think can share it, or who y'all think can use it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate my people. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I don't play. Y'all like when I do that? I don't care if you do it all.